Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 7:30 a.m. Vinyasa Flow on Wednesday. My name is Jennifer. I am here to guide you through your practice today. So let's take our first posture this morning in a really comfortable child's pose. So you're going to bring your big toes to touch and your knees spread nice and wide. And let's just start by reaching forward and landing in this posture. So as we arrive in this space, just let your forehead drop onto the mat. Spread your fingers really wide and start to crawl your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Okay, settle in here. We're here for 3 or 4 long breaths. So taking a nice long inhale to fill up your back body. And a big exhale. Let's take it out of your mouth. Let's go again. Inhale. And a big long exhale as you melt your chest a little closer to your mat. Inhale. Long exhale out of your mouth here. Feel your chest melting towards your mat a little bit more with each exhale. This is 4. Inhale. Long exhale. Taking some time to really arrive on your mat this morning. Let your shins feel nice and heavy. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. The crown of your head is reaching towards the top of your mat. Last one breath. And on your next breath, let's peel your tailbone off of your heels. You're going to pull up into a quadruped or a tabletop position. Let's start with a little circling of your hips here. So finding some movement throughout your pelvis, shifting your weight forward, tucking your tailbone under as you transfer your weight forward. So just check in with what your hips are telling you this morning. I'm a little tight myself. So you can make these circles as small or as big as you like. Moving through space. So we're going to work through a vinyasa flow this morning and showing you multiple levels of different things you can do if you're watching this recording later at home. Just make this practice your own. Okay. A couple more breaths here as you move. And then let's just find some stillness in this shape. So stacking your knees underneath your hip bones and your wrists underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under, take a big breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna move through 2 cat, 2 cow. So tuck your tailbone under, round through your upper back, look back between your thighs. And then exhale, dip your belly down, exaggerate that arch in your back as you pull your heart and your chest forward. Inhale, exhale, press, tuck and round. And then dip your belly, exaggerate that arch in your back as you peel your chest forward and through. Good, curling the toes under. Let's take your hips up and back into your first downward facing dog shape this morning. We're gonna start to pedal out your heels. So bending one knee deeply at a time as you straighten the opposite leg. So big bend in the knee here. Exhale, good morning, Tanya. We're just getting started. So if you want to meet us in this downward facing dog shape, we're just working through walking the dog. You can take this as slow as you like. As you bend into one knee, try to think about rooting the opposite heel down into your mat. Spread your fingers really wide, checking in with your hamstrings this morning. And then let's just find some stillness in this shape. So you're in your downward facing dog. We're gonna look to the top of your mat, lift your heels, bend your knees a lot. We're gonna step to travel to the top of your mat. 1, 2. That's it, good. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Your back is flat, your spine is long. As you exhale, let's melt and fold over your thighs. Let's root to rise. Inhale, arms circle to stand, come all the way up. And then bring your hands down by your sides. Yes, let's go again. Inhale, sweep the arms back, lift up, look up. As you exhale, fold, sweep out. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long, your back is flat. Exhale, we fold. Bend your knees. Let your fingertips find your mat. Step your right leg back, left leg back, top of a push-up high plank. Let's take a modified chaturanga to start. Tap your knees to the floor slowly. Release your back toes. Hug your elbows into your ribs as you lower. Let's land your chest and your pelvis at the same time. Slide your hands forward 1 inch and pull your shoulder blades together on your back body. Little baby cobra. Inhale. As you exhale, lay your chest back down. Slide your hands back under your shoulders. Curl your toes. Press back to that modified plank to knees. Zip up your thighs, straighten your legs, and take your hips up and back. So that's our first option for your flow this morning, ladies. All right, I'm going to show you some variations as we move through this series of postures. So think about connecting with your breath. So let's bring the big toes to touch at the back of your mat. Pressing into your palms, take a big inhale. We're going to switch your breath to come out of your nose. So exhale out of your nose. We're going to start to create some heat here. So inhale through your nose to fill. And a big exhale out of your nose to get empty. Let's try one more here. Inhale, fill. Exhale, get empty. Tanya, good morning. Welcome. Kay and I are both at the club. We're happy you joined us. We're going for a walk after this. Let's kick your right leg up and back. Send your right leg up and do a 3-legged dog. Big inhale. Okay. Can you bend that right knee and start to stack your right hip on top of your left hip? So you're going to pull that right knee open. Inhale. Now on our exhale, we're going to transfer your weight into a high plank, and you're going to draw your knee to your nose. So bring it in. Little pause. Inhale, kick your right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Open up your right knee and stack that right hip on top of your left. Exhale, come forward to high plank, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, kick your right leg up through 3-legged dog. Take that hip opener if you like, opening up that right hip. This time as you exhale, you're going to slide that right knee right towards your nose, and we're going to step that foot right between your thumbs. Top of mat. Yeah, landing that right foot down. Release your left knee. Release your back toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up, low lunge. Good. So check in with this right foot here at home. If you have to crawl this right foot forward a little bit to stack this knee on top of your ankle bone, that's great. Arms go up. So we're going to work a little bit of flow here today. Inhale, open your arms up to reach behind you. And then as you exhale, come forward. Your finger pads will sweep your mat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, opening up. Let's try that again. So hinging over your right hip, reaching forward, opening up. This time as you open the arms up, can you find the bind behind your lower back? Interlace your fingers and press your chest forward. Take a big breath in. Long inhale through your nose. Long exhale out of your nose. Beautiful. Try one more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, let's release the finger pads, come down, frame your front foot, curl your back toes under, zip up your left leg. So charge up the left leg. We're going to draw this right foot through right up to your 3-legged dog. Reach it all the way up to the sky there. Reach it, send it high. And then we're going to move through our vinyasa. So slowly tap your right toes down to meet your left back of mat. Inhale, take your chest forward, high plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, moving to your full upward face. So you could move right to your biggest expression. And then exhale, let's find your downward facing dog. Let's pedal out here. I lost my music and I don't know why. So just keep that pedal going here. I'm going to go back to my playlist. Yeah, big inhale, long exhale. Awesome. That's it. We're back. Awesome. All right, everyone, pedaling out through the balls of the feet. Let's, on your next inhale, kick your left leg up and back. Take it all the way up. So spread your fingers really wide. Try to really press out of your palms here. We're going to bend this left knee and try to open up your hips. So in this posture, can you try to keep your shoulders square when you do that? So we're pulling the left hip to stack on top of your right, opening up across the left side of your left hip. Take a breath in. As we exhale, moving forward into high plank. Your left knee comes in towards your nose through center. Inhale, kick the left leg up and back. Open up the hip, bend the left knee. Exhale, come forward. Rise to the ball of your right foot, draw the knee to the nose. One more time. Inhale, left leg takes you up and back. Open up your hip, bend that left knee. As you exhale, come forward, place the left foot to land right between your thumbs, top of mat. Release your back knee, release your back toes, slowly sweep your arms up. We're gonna keep traveling in this motion. Open the arms, reach behind you. Inhale takes you forward. Sweep the finger pads along your mat. Open your chest. Lift your heart. Good. Again, 2 more. Inhale, reach. Moving with your breath here, ladies, this morning. Feels so good to open up. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you open. So a few options here. One, just to lay your hands on the base of your pelvis with your finger pads pointing towards your heels, or you might find the bind. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body, root the knuckles towards your back heel. Hold for 3. It's 2. 1. Release your bind, plant your palms, frame your front leg, curl your back toes, zip up your back leg, slide your left leg all the way up and back, pressing out of your palms, reaching up into your 3-legged dog. As you exhale, left toes find the mat behind you, right beside your right toes, shifting forward into your high plank. So any variation of your vinyasa you like, yogi's choice this morning, chaturanga. Inhale, gliding through to your full upward face. Exhale, let's find our downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. We're gonna add on to that sequence there, ladies, okay? Inhale, right leg kicks up. This time, exhale, open the knee. We're gonna step right forward and through this time. So we shift forward, take your right foot through to top of mat. Building into a crescent lunge. Keep the left leg straight, sweep your arms up. Take a breath. As you exhale, let's open up over your right knee. So your right finger pads go back, left arm twists forward. Right arm's gonna sweep all the way down, up and through. And then exhale, reach up and open once again. So working our twist here this morning. One more time, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, open up into your twist and hold. So can you zip up your back thigh? Try to think about drawing your ribs in, navel into your spine. Really spread your fingers nice and wide. We hold for 3. Scissor those inner thighs together for 2. It's 1. Good. Right arm sweeps up. We lift up, look up. As you exhale, come forward, bow down, frame your front foot. Drag your right leg all the way up and back. Find your 3-legged dog. Inhale. Now, as you exhale, try this with me. I know Kay works on this too. Tanya, come on forward and keep your back toes floating into your high plank. Then can you chaturanga from here, keeping the right toes floating, and then flip on to the tops of your feet. Yes, good. So if you tried that at home, exhale, find your downward facing dog. Let's meet there. So I'm just gonna show you a few options to take you sort of maybe off your mat this morning, maybe something you wouldn't normally do. And if that's not for you today, that's okay as well. Let's go ahead, kick your left leg up, send it high, inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee, open up the hip. Once again, this left foot is gonna step right in between your thumbs, top of mat, come all the way up. Land your front foot, building into your crescent lunge. Take your body up and lift, stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale. So as you exhale, we're gonna open up over your left knee this time, reaching your left finger pads back as your right fingers go forward. Left arm sweeps up, inhale. Exhale, reach up before you open up. Let's try one more time. Left arm sweeps up, lift up, look up. See if we can deepen our twist. Is there any more room for you to go a little bit deeper on this twist? Hold for 3. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together for 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Left hand sweeps around, last time, reaching up. Exhale, let's fold over your left thigh. Ground your palms. Slide your left leg all the way up and back. Find your 3-legged dog, really reach. Rooting your right heel down into your mat. Square your shoulders off at the top of your mat. Take an inhale. So we're gonna try this again together, ladies. Rise to the ball of your right foot. Shift forward into your high plank. Can you hover your left toes and take your chaturanga dandasana? Hug your elbows to your ribs. Peel your chest right up and through. Really nice, Kay. Good. Chest shines forward. Let's take a little child's pose here, everyone. Knees are wide, big toes to touch. Good. Shifting yourself side to side. Find that little sway through your hips. And do a little scan here if you can. Check in. Notice if there's any more space for you here already. As we rock ourselves back and forth. Take an inhale. So I want us to sort of go inwards. Think about with your breath, if you can try to coordinate your movement with your breath in your mind. It's very powerful to go inward and just think about what we're working on our mat today. Awesome. Okay, we're going to add on and build into that sequence a little bit. So when you're ready, pull your tailbone up off of your heels and then just check in with a few little hip circles here. We're going to add on. All right. Ooh. Beautiful Wednesday here at the club. Let's curl the toes under. Let's send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we're going to add on here, ladies. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. Let's kick your right leg up and back. Inhale. Bend the right knee, open up through your hip. As you exhale, that right foot comes forward. It steps between your thumbs, lands at the top of your mat. Reaching up into your crescent lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, let's open up to twist over your right knee. Can you bend your left elbow and take twisted runner's lunge? So your left elbow comes over and hooks on the outside of your right knee. So a few options here. Option to take your right hand on your lower back and spin your right shoulder open. If you want to work your twist a little bit more this morning, can you bring your hands to your heart center? Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you draw your chest and your shoulders around. But squeezing your inner thighs together really strong through your left thigh. You might start to play with shifting your gaze over your right shoulder. Really nice, Kay. Inhale. If you have flamingo in your practice, you can take that here. I'm not going to do that today. 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Good. We're going to add right on here. Let's unravel this twist. Bring your hands towards your mat. So we're going to kick off into a warrior 3. So we're going to spring onto your right leg, kick your left leg up, and just try with me. Slide the hands back. You're going to reach into your warrior 3. I know it's a lot from that posture. So palms go down, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. So you can take any arm posture that feels good for you this morning. I'm going to sweep my arms back, but you might take them forward. Try to pick one spot on your mat to focus on. Inhale. Exhale, 2 breaths. Try to wrap your left hip down so your shoulders and your hips are square. 2. Okay, this is a little bit blind here, ladies. It's 1. Can you tap your left toes down to the mat behind you? It's a little bit blind. You got it. Good. Frame your right foot. Let's drag the right leg up and back. Find your 3-legged dog. So I'm going to give you any choice here for your vinyasa. I'm going to work a little bit myself today. Up on the ball of your left foot, hovering that right foot, coming through your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, baby cobra or full upward facing dog. Exhale, pull your hips up and back to your downward face. Pedaling out your heels. Nice work, everyone. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Left side, left leg kicks up. Bend your left knee, open up your left hip. So nice. Breath in. As you exhale, you know where you're going. Left foot comes forward, taps down in between your thumbs, top of mat. Gripping the mat with your feet, pulling your abs in, reaching up into crescent lunge. Take a breath. As you exhale, let's twist and rotate over your left side. Bend your right elbow and hook your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. So option to bring your left hand to your lower back, or you might find your hands together in prayer. Can you draw your sternum towards your thumbs and pull your left shoulder back? We stay here for 3 breaths. This one's tricky. I really want you to think about working your twist. With each exhale, can you try and get a little bit more space? So long inhale to get long from the crown of your head. As you exhale, maybe there's a little bit more room for you to rotate. Long inhale. And as we exhale, let's release our bind, release our twist, frame your left foot. We're gonna kick off into warrior 3 here. Right leg springs up, building from the mat up. Pull your navel to your spine. Use your core, sweep your arms back. You got it, good. Squeezing your shoulder blades together on your back body. Square your hips off with your mat as much as you can. I know this one's hard. Try to keep your gaze fixed on one thing on the floor ahead of you. Back of your neck is long. 2. Okay, ladies, this one is blind. Can you tap your right toes down? Frame your left foot. Slide your left leg up and back. Take that beautiful 3-legged dog. I love this posture. And then as you exhale, come forward. Your choice on how you'd like to chaturanga. I'm gonna hover my back leg. Inhale, baby cobra, full upward face. And then exhale, find your downward facing dog. Whew. Nice work, ladies. Okay, for the essence of time, I do want to add 2 more postures onto that flow. So I'm going to actually move ahead. Right leg kicks up. Okay, stay with me. Bend your right knee. And then as you exhale, step your right foot forward between your thumbs. Come to top of mat. In one breath, sweep your arms up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, open up to twist to your right side. Bend your left elbow, bring your hands to heart center. Work your twist, inhale. As you exhale, let's unravel your twist. Ground your hands and spring up into your warrior 3. Sweep the arms back. Yeah, if you're still with me, that's great, guys. If you're watching this recording later, it's taking a little bit more time, no problem at all. Hold this for 2. Now follow me. As you exhale, can you draw your left knee to your chest and sweep your arms up? Dorsiflex your left foot. Good. Exhale. We're going to cross this left knee over top of your right and take eagle arms. So left hand underneath right. So eagle legs, eagle arms. Sink a little deeper. We're going to stay here for a moment. Inhale. So as you exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your forearms together, sink a little deeper if you can. Stay in. I'm with you. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the bind in the thighs and step your left leg back. As you exhale, come forward, frame your right foot, slide your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, any chaturanga you like. Come forward, hug your elbows in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, full upward face. Exhale, find yourself in downward facing dog. Good, beautiful job, guys. Pedal this out, ladies. We're gonna go ahead and kick up left side. Left leg reaches up. Bending at the knee, opening your hip here, left side. Exhale, step your left foot right between your thumbs, top of mat. Inhale, find your crescent lunge, sweeping up. And then exhale, opening to twist from your ribs, bending your right elbow, hooking your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Hands come to heart center, work your twist. Inhale. As you exhale, let's unravel the twist. Hands come to the mat, spring off your right foot. Warrior 3, left leg forward, right leg floats back. Big inhale through our nose. And then as you exhale, let's bring the right knee up. Slowly, slowly, arms sweep up. Flex that right ankle. And then cross into eagle legs, eagle arms. So your right arm catches underneath your left. We squeeze your right thigh on top of your left here. Draw your low belly in. Inhale. As you exhale, can you sink a little deeper into the pose? Yeah, be kind to yourself here, guys. If you're having an issue with balance, you can always grab onto a wall, or you can just take a little less in the pose for 2. Inhale, exhale 1. Let's release the hands, release the bind in the feet, send your right leg back, land the toes, plant the palms, slide the left leg up and back, find your three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, come forward. Any vinyasa you like, hug your elbows, gliding up through your upward face. Whew. Let's take a child's pose here. Knees go wide, big toes to touch. Slowly taking some space here. Nice work, everyone. Let's walk your hands to the upper right corner of your mat. So I like to lift my left hand up and lay it on the back of my right palm, or right hand there, the back of my hand. Inhale. Long exhale. Let's see if you can send some breath into your lat muscle behind your armpit on the left side. Inhale, send breath. And then exhale, see if we can create a little bit more space. Relax your jaw. Soften your third eye here. And on your next breath, we'll slowly make our way through the center of our mat and crawl our finger pads to the top of the left. Lift your right hand and lay the palm of your right hand on the back of your left. Finding a connection there. Inhale. Long exhale. We're gonna work that sequence one more time. I know you girls are with me today, so come back to center. All right, pull your tailbone off your heels, curl your toes, send your hips up. Beautiful job, guys. Big toes to touch, back of your mat, narrow stance, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Okay, we're gonna bend your right knee. Option to stay here, or if you would like to take a bigger expression this morning, we can move into Wild Thing, tapping your right toes down behind you. We pick up your right arm and we send yourself up and over. So we've just flipped that dog. Hold here. Beautiful. On your next breath, if you're in Wild Thing, bring the right hand back down to your mat. Send your right leg up and let's step that right foot forward and through, top of mat. Inhale, making our way up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, we open. Bend your left elbow, bring your right hand into prayer. Inhale, pull the right shoulder back as much as you can. As you exhale, let's unravel the twist. Hands come to the mat, spring into your warrior three. Draw your low abs in, sweep your arms back. We hold. Inhale, draw the left knee into the chest, sweep the arms up, making your way into eagle arms, eagle legs on the left. Sinking a little bit deeper here. Inhale. Okay, we have one more piece of the puzzle here, ladies. As we exhale, we're gonna release the bind. Pick your left leg back up. Stepping back with your left, can you pivot all 10 toes to rotate towards the back side of your mat? So I'm facing away from you, dive forward into a forward fold. So all 10 toes are facing in the same direction. We pick up a fold here. So a few options in your fold. You can heel toe your feet a little bit wider. If you want to take your peace fingers and loop them around your big toe, option to draw your chest a little bit deeper into this wide-legged fold. If that's not there for you this morning, maybe it's just your hands. And this is a really great place for a block as well at home if our hands don't find the mat. And try and keep your legs straight. And as you pull the chest forward, if you've got your fingertips looped around your big toes, elbows point outward. Inhale. Exhale, shake your head out here. Enjoy this little inversion from the spine. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to the mat. We're going to pivot the left foot outwards. So your left toes angle outwards, moving into a skandasana on your left side. So I'm sorry, my back is to you ladies right now. I just don't want to move. So you're bending your left knee and your right leg is straight. Okay, so left knee bent, right leg is straight. So you might be up here this morning, that's fine as well. But we're trying to eventually reach towards keeping our left heel grounding down in this Skandasana. Inhale. This is my favorite transition. So you're gonna crawl your fingertips forward, bend into your right knee, start to pivot all 10 toes up towards the top of your mat, frame your right foot. Slide your right leg up and back. Find your three-legged dog. And then yogi's choice this morning, ladies. Exhale, coming forward into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, full upward facing dog. As you exhale, take your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Great job, ladies. We just have one more. So my music isn't matching what we're doing right now because for some reason I think it's on shuffle and I didn't know that. So I'm a little bit off because I can't, this is supposed to be upbeat music. Send your left leg up and back. Reach, reach, reach. Okay. Let's get through this on the left side. So as you exhale, you can bend the knee or you might flip over right into your wild thing, tapping your left toes down, reaching up and out of your left fingertips. Yeah, really press out of your right palm here. If you're in your wild thing, this is a lot of work for your shoulders. Take your hips up, up, up. And then as you exhale, if you flipped with me, let's unflip. So bring your left hand back to your mat. Send your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And let's meet at the top of your mat with your left foot forward, building to our crescent lunge. Whew. Yes, good. So zipping up through your core. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Good, bending your left elbow, catching it on the outside of your left knee. Sorry, bend your right elbow, catch on the outside of your left knee. Work your twist, inhale. And as we exhale, we're gonna unwind this twist. Frame your hands around your left foot. Spring up into your warrior three. So at home, if you're working on this, take a few moments to kind of push out of your left knee and push out of the ball of your right foot. And then we start to build. So pull your abs in, squaring your hips off. I know this one's hard. This is our balance posture for this sequence this morning. Inhale. And then as you exhale, let's sweep the right knee forward and through. Arms come up overhead. Taking eagle arms, eagle legs. So right leg crosses over your left, right elbow catches under your left. Sinking in, inhale. Big exhale, maybe a little deeper here. One more breath, inhale. All right, let's unbind. So take the arms up, step your right leg all the way back. It's blind here. Now I get to face you on this one. Open up. So you're gonna spread and move into a wide-legged fold. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. Dive over your thighs and come all the way down here. Again, option to reach behind your ankles and pull your chest through in your wide-legged folds. Shaking your head out here, softening your jaw. Almost feel like your head is kind of like a bowling ball. It's like independent of your spine. Shake it out. You might loop your peace fingers around your big toes, pulling your chest and your heart forward. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale through your nose. 1 more, inhale. And then as we exhale, moving to our Skandasana. So your hands come in front of you. Pivot your right toes towards the right corner of your mat. Start bending into your right knee as we straighten out our left leg. Yeah. So in this Skandasana, you might reach forward, you might stay elevated. We're looking to flex, dorsiflex this left foot here. Turning this right knee out as much as you can. Really nice. Good, Tanya and Kay, staying with me. We're almost there, loves. Inhale. So as we exhale, again, my favorite part, this is where you're like little ninjas. You're gonna crawl. So we're gonna crawl, crawl, crawl to the top of your mat. Frame your left foot. Ground your palms and then begin to drag that left foot up and back. 3-legged dog. This is our last vinyasa of the day, ladies. Take it forward. Yogi's choice. Hug your elbows in, gliding through to your full upward facing dog. Whew, my shoulders this morning. Exhale, take your hips up and back, peeling over your toes. So let's just work this movement a couple times together. So Tanya, I know you were in my class last week And Kay sometimes works on this as well. So this is out of the flow. So nice work on making it through that whole sequence on the right side, left side. Let's pick up your heels. I want you to rise to the balls of all 10 toes. So we're gonna ripple forward into a high plank. And I want you to undulate your spine. So it's like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart, slowly, slowly, traveling to land in the top of your push-up high plank. Yeah, lots of core and shoulder and upper body work there. Inhale, your hips go up and back. Narrow stance, downward facing dog. Let's try that again. Undulate your spine. So rise to the balls of all 10 toes. Hollow out your breastbone as you arrive in your high plank. Awesome. Let's try one more. Inhale, hips up and back. Exhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Lift your heels, round out your spine. Hollow out and land and hold for 3. Curl your tailbone under, zip up your abdominals for 2. We're gonna open up into a lateral side plank, rolling to the outer corner of your right foot, inner corner of your left, bow and arrow your left arm up. I'm just sneaking in this tiny little bit of core work for you ladies today. Oh, I'm shaking on that right shoulder hold. Spread your fingers really wide. Inhale. As you exhale, left hand finds the mat, rolling to the other side. Outer corner of your left foot, inner corner of your right foot. Peel your right arm up. Lateral side plank hold for 3. Reaching and really lifting the underside body as high as you can for 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Right palms find the mat. Okay, still working on strength. Slower than you'd like. Shift forward to the tips of your toes. We're gonna lower to the mat to land for a count of 5. For 5. Hug your elbows for 4. Triceps are screaming. 3, 2, chest and pelvis land. Whew, good work, ladies. Slide your hands forward. Dome your finger pads to the outside of your mat. Peel your chest upward. Yeah, so you're pressing into your finger pads. Inhale, gaze looks up. And then exhale, let's lay your body back down on your mat. Let's try that again. Inhale, pressing into your finger pads. Peel your sternum, your heart, your chest up. Lift your chin and shift your gaze upwards. Exhale, lay your front body back down. Let's go one more time, ladies. Inhale, exhale, pressing into your big toenails. Lifting as you extend. And again, just go to a place that feels good for your body. Exhale, lay it down. Beautiful. I've been craving this little chest opener lately, so let's do this together. You're gonna extend your left arm out. So straight arm, or you take your arm to 90 degrees. And 90 degrees is a little bit more intense. So your left arm is to the side. Let's look over your right shoulder. Lay your left ear down. We're gonna move into a little twist here. I'm gonna pick up your right leg. We lift it up. We're gonna tap it gently behind the back of your left knee. Yeah, oh, big, big chest opener, big front of your shoulder. So option to sweep this right arm up and find your bind if you're looking for that, a little bit something deeper. So bending your right elbow, we're reaching towards our left hip. You draw that right shoulder blade back in space. So a little opener for your spine, your chest, your shoulders. Let's breathe. Really nice, everyone. When you're ready, let's just slowly, slowly come out of that. Okay, making your way back onto your front body, extending your right arm out and just transitioning to the other side. So I'm gonna take that 90-degree angle, lay your right ear down on your mat, shift your gaze over your left shoulder, reaching your left arm up and scooping back behind if you're looking for the bind. And we're gonna pause here. Long inhale through your nose. And with each exhale, see if we can just deepen that a little bit more. Beautiful. One more breath here. Okay, I hope you had a good practice because I know it's been a while for you're always the teacher and never the student. So let's find your way back onto your front. Tanya's probably going to be like, those two are the same. I'm always learning from Kay, Tanya. Slide your hands back. Lift your tailbone up and let's find ourselves in a little easy child's pose. Hello, Wednesday. So you might take a little movement in your child's big toes touching, knees nice and wide. Really nice work, ladies. So this is a super simple transition. It's not that fancy. So lift your bum up off your heels. And it's really simple. You're actually going to spin over onto your back. No hops, no jumps. Roll yourself all the way onto your back body and give yourself a little squeeze here. Hug your knees to your chest. We're just going to finish our practice with one inversion today. So I'm going to ask you to extend your legs into a waterfall position. So legs just go up. So you might circle at your ankle bones, and then we could send our arms up as well. So if this is really great for you today, we're just going to stay. If you have something else in your practice that you're craving, so you might go into a shoulder stand, drawing the shoulder blades together, catching your hands behind your pelvis as you send your legs up. You might experiment with moving more into a full plow, taking the legs all the way back. Wherever you are, let's just stay in for 3 full breaths, okay? Inhale. I like to play a little bit with my legs and circle them out here. Whatever your body needs to close off our practice today. One more breath, inhale. And then whatever shape you are in, I'm going to ask you to come out of that inversion and slowly, slowly arrive in your final resting posture, your Shavasana. So allowing the hands to travel away from the body, letting your big toe mounds roll open. Yeah. And shifting your attention back to your breath here. Inhale. And long exhale out of your mouth. Inhale through our nose. And we exhale out of your mouth. Yeah, really nice, ladies. Feel the backs of your thighs get heavy. Backs of your shoulders are heavy. Softening your jaw. Tempo of our breath comes back. On your next breath, I invite you to bring some movement back to your fingers and your toes. You might start to roll your ankle bones, your wrists. Inhale, send your arms right up over your head. Big, long reach. And then exhale, make your way gently onto your side body. Hug your knees into your chest. Just give yourself a moment here on your side. Take an inhale. And then as we exhale, I'm going to invite you to slowly make your way back up into a comfortable seat. So whatever speaks to you this morning. I'm going to cross my legs, sitting tall. Yeah, making your way nice and slowly there, just rolling through your neck. Chin tucks towards your chest. And then taking a nice big collective breath in together, girls. Big breath in. Take all that amazing energy in for our day. Gather it up. And let's bring it down, close to our heart. Nod your chin, close your eyes. Taking 2 more full breaths for yourself today. Inhale. Thank you so much for getting out of bed, for joining me on your mat this morning. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, ladies. Went a little bit over this morning. Sorry. Thanks for joining me.